If that don't give you an inkling of what we're about to talk about, then I don't know what else to tell you. Welcome back, bitches, to this shit show known as Two Girls,
No Books.
I am Katrina.
I'm Ashley Marie.
And she is so stressed out next to me right now.
Oh
Y'all have
my God.
no fucking clue right now. Yeah, so put that down. Yeah, we're going to talk about Christmas.
Like Mariah Carey says, it's time.
Well, by the time this episode comes out,
It will definitely be time.
it will be 2 weeks away from it. So I figured we can talk about the love of it, the hate of it, the anxiety that comes with it, some joy that is supposed to be wrapped around in it, all of the things. So, and we're still standing up because that's a thing, but we're not recording this one because my battery real low. I need to be better about that. So we'll figure it out next time. Anyways, I can feel your anti-Christmas energy next to me right now.
I mean...
Oh, wait. Are you going to do it? Go ahead.
I could do it.
All right, go
It's
ahead.
not going to be as good as yours. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. You're good.
My little tiny guy.
It's cool. Yeah, you got to screw that dude guy. Screw it.
Screwing dudes is what got me into this situation. My God.
Oh, dear God.
Screw that dude guy.
Screw that dude guy. That's funny.
No.
Oh, you accidentally locked your screen.
I'm too tiny for this. Help, Mertz. I need it all.
It's okay. Girl,
I
it's
don't know
fine.
nothing
We
about
don't.
that side of the glass. No, I'm just kidding.
Hilarious. She's like, I can't do my face.
I can't. I'm so small. Help me, please.
And then, yeah, tilt it to the side. Nope. Yep. There you go. There it is. The struggle is real. And record. Done. Here
Beautiful.
it is. We're here. We're doing this.
Hi.
Hi. So yeah, I feel your anti-Christmas energy next to me right now.
Okay, so at
let's
one
talk about
point
it.
in my life, I was like so in love with Christmas. It was
Yep.
like the happiest time ever. And because of the pressures from society, motherhood, men and their false promises,
Deep.
Santa not being real, all of those things, I'm like,
Spoiler
not.
alert!
Yeah. Don't let your kids listen to me right now. Santa's not real.
Yeah.
Your parents be hiding the presents in the most ridiculous places ever.
Yeah. Not you having no storage.
Listen, man, there's like 700 pictures of my kids on there.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not recording. It's fine. We're good. Like I said, we're not gonna record this one. It's okay. We both came ill prepared, so it's fine.
This job.
Yo, so here's the thing, and I know I had mentioned this before in a prior episode, but like Christmas wasn't always the la la la, or should I say the fa la 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 that it was.
You should definitely say the father.
It wasn't always that, but as I've gotten older and I realize that everything in this world is trash, Christmas doesn't need to be trash. It needs to be like the joy that it's meant to be. God bless. It's supposed to be joyful and it's supposed to be fun. And it's not just about the gift giving. I fucking love hot chocolate, and nothing makes me happier than drinking hot chocolate while I'm watching Home Alone. Hi. Real talk. It's my shit. I fucking love it. Can I actually tell you?
If I could have one thing for Christmas this year, it would be a fucking break. Thanks. That's
Okay.
all I want. Okay?
I'll also take one of those.
Yep. Write it down.
So, can I go back to...
The happiness radiating from her is actually burning me up right
Yeah,
now.
it is.
Like I am so on fire. Oh God.
You'll be
Got this
just fine.
protective glass in front of me.
It's like
Pew, 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 pew. You will be just fine.
it's like
Here's
the
thing.
Human Torch for Christmas. Like it's insane.
Is it that bad? It's not that bad.
Ma'am, you have your hands on your hips. You're ready to fight actual crime.
I'm ready to find out who's on this motherfucking naughty list. That's
See?
what I'm ready
There
to
you
do.
go. Oh my God.
No, but here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to put my arms down. So I'm like, here's the thing, but I can't. Dude, I'm a mess. It's fine.
One more thing.
It's just one more thing. No, but here's the thing with Christmas as a whole. Yes, consumerism is stressful. For sure. Wife and I have already made promises this year, and I intend on keeping it. As in, no gifts. Because we're both poor. Because when this episode airs, we'll have just gotten back from our cruise, which we will be really poor from. So we're not doing all the extra. Everyone's getting a crisp high five and a hug for Christmas this year. That's where we're at. And I don't know. There's something about it that it feels good. I like it. I like having the tree up. I'm getting ready to put that bad boy up soon. It'll be up by the time this episode comes out. Okay. And
by the time this episode comes out, my tree will most likely still not be up. My house will still be a tornado disaster. And I'll still be crying for a fucking brick.
Okay, what is it specifically that's got your panties in a knot about this holiday?
So it's like levels.
Okay. What's the first level?
Like you said, it's not necessarily about the gift giving.
It's not, and it really shouldn't be.
It's
and
about
I hate
the season.
That
it's about being together with the people that you care about.
Right. And that list can be real small too, y'all.
But I think it's adjusting, especially in the world that we're in now. Like, my family used to be like big gung-ho, we all do things together.
Yeah.
And then my parents got a divorce.
Okay.
And then my dad started a new family. So it's very...
It's touch and go.
It's very separated right now and very stressful to coordinate, like, seeing everyone on major holidays.
Sure.
So that's an added level of stress.
Okay.
Co-parenting with someone else is another level of stress because you don't want to take the opportunity for them to see their children or for their family to see our children.
Yeah.
But also that shouldn't all fall on me all the time.
Okay.
And the wrapping of the gifts and then making sure that this is ready and then making sure that they're presentable and they took a shower and I brushed their hair and...
Okay.
Oh, God. One year we did Christmas... like, everyone did Christmas pajamas for, like, our Christmas dinner and it was the best because I didn't have to worry about everyone being all nice, neat, and fucking the hair being perfect and everything being perfect. It was pajamas.
I love that.
And it was great.
I had a blue onesie that had black polka dots on it. It had footies on that shit. It was so fucking comfortable. I love that thing so much. And it had a hood and everything. It was great. I need to find another one of those ASAP. As someone who grew up in a one-parent household and bounced back and forth from one parent to another, depending on the holiday, wasn't always the most terrible. There were times where, you know, my dad's family can be super stressful and I'm like, this is the last thing I want to do. And then there are times where my mom's family is fucking stressful and that's the last thing I want to do. But having a plan and knowing that that was going to be my holiday, like, from the get, like, one year I'm going with dad, the next year I'm staying with mom. Like, that's just how it was. And it was fine. It was never really, they did everything they could to make the Christmas as memorable and happy as possible. It was never about the gifts. It was never about the gifts. It was just like, ooh, look at the tree, look at the lights. My mom and I used to actually, you know, back in the day when people in the hood actually cared about this shit, they would dress their apartments up with lights. And we would walk around the city of Chelsea looking at lights. That, by far, for me as a kid, was one of my best Christmas memories, especially with my mom. Because, like, there weren't always a ton of gifts under the tree. There never needed to be a ton of gifts under the tree. But just, like, spending time with her and being like, ooh, look at how this house did their lights. And, ooh, look at their tree in that window. And it was just, like, you know, little corny shit like that. I'm always finding, because, like, again, dumpster fire, earth, I need a little bit of joy. Very little bit of joy. And this is my joy. This is it. And from now until approximately January 5th, I will be watching Home Alone every single week. It's a thing. Y'all bitches lucky I didn't watch it in July, because usually I do Christmas in July.
Mertz, get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Christmas in July is just watching the movies in July.
I was literally about to say, all right, I will let you spread some Christmas cheer. Now you just brought it to July, my guy. Like
I said I didn't do it this year.
I know you didn't do it, but you thought about doing it.
Always.
Take it one step at a time.
No.
Bam.
ABC Family does the
Oh
Christmas
my
in July where
God.
they play
Oh
all the
my-
fucking Christmas movies and shit. First of all, my Christmas is not all that crazy and whatever the fuck you want to call it, because the one thing I don't do during Christmas is watch Hallmark movies. I can't. The Hallmark movies are too much for me. I can't do it. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. She's- Hallmark movies is where I draw my line.
Okay. All right.
Granted, it's not a very solid line. This is where I draw the line. You're an asshole.
It's not a very solid. So it's more like a dotted line.
It's a dotted line.
Does that mean like you won't put it on, but you watch it if it's on?
So I've gone to Christmas parties at people's houses where they have it on in the background, and me being someone who doesn't like to talk to people,
She doesn't like people.
I just
let her
don't.
She just doesn't like people. She's going to the party to appease you and thank you for the invite, but she ain't paying attention to none of y'all. She's
Nope.
watching whatever's on that TV.
and sometimes it'd be a Hallmark movie. I'm like, oh dear God, this is not what I wanted to do, but here's where we are. And I just have to, I'm not, beggars can't be choosers. I can't be, at your crib telling you what you need to put on your television to satisfy my need to watch some. It's not my house, not my place to say that. So I'm not going to do it. But I've watched all the Hallmark movies I've ever watched were against my will.
Interesting. Okay.
So not necessarily a dotted line. It's a line.
Okay.
It's not in concrete, but it's definitely in the sand.
I feel you. I feel you.
So there's that. What, if any, would you say you had a good, like, when was Christmas a good experience for you? Be it as a kid or as an adult.
Probably as a middle school dash high
Okay.
school, like in that preteen teen years. Mm-hmm. I asked my parents for a karaoke machine.
Oh, shit.
I asked my 2 immigrant parents for a karaoke machine. Remember this, okay?
Okay.
My dad went everywhere asking. Best Buy, like everywhere asking.
Yeah.
But my dad was not pronouncing karaoke machine correctly.
Oh, God. What was he
So
saying?
nobody could help him.
What did he call?
Karaoke machine. What is a karaoke machine? Nobody was helping him. Nobody. Okay. Did I receive a karaoke machine? Yes, I did. Did I use that thing religiously for like 5 years? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay.
A karaoke machine?
A karaoke machine. Yep.
Oh, my God.
None of the seasonal employees was.
They're
on
like,
that.
sorry, sir, we ran out.
Hey, bro, I don't know what that is.
We ran out.
They were like, no.
We're sold out. I don't know what to tell
It
you.
happened to be some individual that works at Best Buy that happened to figure out what he needed,
Oh my God.
and I got it.
But you got your karaoke machine.
Yep. And it was the cutest thing ever. The
So
CDs went in the
fun.
top. It had a little screen on it. So it didn't
Yeah.
project onto anything. You didn't have to connect it to anything, but you could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Came with all those cords, bells and
Of
whistles,
course,
whatever.
yeah.
But the TV was right on it.
That's awesome. Good shit.
What was your jam on the karaoke machine?
I was definitely singing Reflections by Christina Aguilera, not gonna lie to you. Okay? That's all. That's all.
Dead.
Okay.
Okay. There it is.
Well, because they gave you like all the pop, like
Yes.
all the CDs were
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
pop hits were out at that time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Growing up, my mom and dad always asked me like the one thing that I wanted.
Yeah, because you only got one thing.
One
Same.
thing. One thing. There were like other things mixed in, like socks and sweats and all that shit, which as a kid, you're like, I don't want this. But as an adult, I need all of those things. But every year, it was always like some kind of doll that I wanted. And then the very next question would be, do you want a white doll or a black doll? Because they didn't come in colors that looked like me.
Yeah.
So that was also like a weird-ish, whatever, Christmas little anecdote, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah. But some of those dolls were like fucking cool. Like I remember getting, so I asked my mom I wanted Stacy Two Wheeler. Listen.
I feel like this is going to be a story like.
It's Stacy Two Wheeler. She has Velcro at the bottom of her feet that attach to her pedals. You wind up the chain in the back and you let her go and she pedals and rides her bike. That was my shit. It was that and then California Roller Baby, which she was on rollerblades. And she bopped her head to the side. She had a fucking Walkman on the side with headphones on. Who didn't want to be California Roller Baby?
Was she going to roller skate with no music? Come on, Katrina.
I'm well aware of this, but I'm aware of this. Shit. It was fucking cool that she had that, is what I'm saying.
I wanted a My Size Rapunzel Barbie one year. My Size Rapunzel Barbie at that time was about $99.95.
Plus tax.
Plus tax. So one My Size Rapunzel Barbie is over $100. Mm-hmm. If you have 3 children, 2 of which are female, you are not buying just one My Size Rapunzel Barbie.
You're buying 2.
So guess who's not getting My Size Rapunzel Barbie?
You.
Me.
Okay.
Thanks, Jennifer.
This is where the layers are starting to peel back.
Okay.
Name dropping hard.
So hot. Jennifer. Not even Jennifer. Jennifer.
Jennifer. Okay.
Mess. Where do you think Christmas went sideways for you? Because let's be like the holiday. It's hard for a lot of people. I know society throws like fa la la in your face, but it doesn't always work out that way.
So there are 3 Christmases. I'm only going to talk about 2 of them
Okay.
because the other one I can't even bring myself to talk about it.
That's okay.
Unless you guys want me to cry in this Christmas episode, like, oh man.
I mean,
Okay.
It wouldn't be Christmas if tears weren't shed.
Exactly. Okay, so
Go for it.
The first Christmas that I'm going to say things were going severely south. I had a boyfriend at this time. Mm-hmm. I think I was like 17. My boyfriend had been working. We were both working. I got him things that he said that he wanted or that he needed. Mm-hmm. My boyfriend got me something that came in a jewelry box.
Oh, shit.
So I was panicking because my cousin at the time is like, oh my God, he's going to ask you to marry him.
At 17?
Yeah. What are you going to do? What are you going to say?
No!
And I'm like,
I'm 17!
fuck, I don't know. What am I? Yes? I don't know.
I'm not saying yes to a marriage proposal
so now I'm
if I
panicking.
can't vote.
At 17, you're also not saying that. Because, like, I had wanted to be this dude's girlfriend since I was 14.
Oh, my God.
Okay?
Which in teen years might as well be 20.
No. So, I'd wanted to be his girlfriend since I was 14. I had known him since I was 7.
Okay.
I wanted to my friends tried to get me to date him when I was 12, and I was like, my parents will throw me outside. I can't have a boyfriend until I'm 16. It's the rules.
Yeah, we all had those rules.
So, but only some of us followed the rules, okay?
That's fine.
I followed the rules.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways.
Go for it.
So I'm like, oh, fuck, what am I going to do? And my cousin's like, well, you can't say no. That's embarrassing. You can't say no.
That's the worst advice ever.
Exactly. So then because all of my cousins also came over to my house for Christmas.
Okay.
So my boyfriend's there. My siblings are there. My 2 boy cousins are there. My female only child cousin who's giving me the advice is there.
My parents are only
there,
children cousins
okay?
are not shit.
My parents are there. My aunt is there. My aunt and uncle. Like, there's a bunch of people here.
Okay.
So at some point, he takes the box and gives it to me. And he said, I want to give this to you with, like, just us. And so now I'm panicking. So he takes the box. Like, I'm going to face you and do it. He takes the box. That's about this big.
Okay.
And gives it to me. I put out my hands, but don't receive said box. Drop said box on the ground. Run away screaming.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. Because I'm thinking in my head, like, for me, marriage is an interesting concept, but always in my head, I was like, the woman becomes someone else's property. Like, you don't necessarily have a life, a career, or nothing. Because that's what I've seen
autonomy. Yeah.
in the track record of my family. And so I'm like, I still have things I want to accomplish, things I want to do. I still want to be me. I would love to be me with you, but I still want to be me.
That's fair.
So my cousins here telling me I should say yes. My boy cousins are like, oh, this is so cool. We're going to get a boy cousin. And my sister's like, wow. And I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this. I'm going to say no.
Wait, what was in the box?
It was a necklace, but I never opened the box. Yep. Yep. So ran away screaming, avoided him the rest of dinner. Everyone opened gifts.
Wait, he stayed at the house?
He stayed, yeah. Because my mom was not letting him leave. Okay, so yes. Yes, yeah.
God.
That's what made it even more uncomfortable for me, okay? So we're opening things. My parents had got him things. He's opening gifts, like, everyone's having a good time. My mom notices that something's off, but she doesn't say anything to me directly.
Of course.
She makes a public statement because now she's had some wine, and everyone knows, with or without booze, Maria's out here sniping me every time she can. So she's like, what's wrong with you? Fix your face. I'm like, and I'm sweating out my silk press. Like, I'm having a
my
yeah,
God,
I'm
you're
having
having
a
a
fucking time.
time.
Okay.
You were
and I'm
having
like,
a time.
I just, yep. Okay. Sorry. She's like, okay. Everyone goes back to the partying and the drinking and the. And then my cousin goes to sit with my boyfriend. And has a one-on-one. And I remove myself from the situation. Like, I'm not doing this. I can't. Oh my God. I can't. Whew, man. All right.
So this is...
Yeah.
This is the beginning of your Christmas villain story.
Oh, yeah, for sure. and then it just sort of, yeah.
Spiraled from there.
Yeah.
So how much
I
longer were you
apologized.
with him after that?
Oh, my God.
It couldn't have been that long.
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
I'm leaving.
Yes.
Said it couldn't
Yes.
have been.
I dated this man till I was, I am 35 right now.
So this
22?
This man gave you a necklace.
Yeah.
At 17.
Yep.
In your house, in front. Well, by the side, but like was there with your family, friends, all that shit. Mama made him stay.
No, you don't understand. My mom would have sold me for $5, like, for this man's affection. She loved him. Like, that was her son, and I was just an accessory to get the son.
So this
She
all
can see
happened.
him. She saw him recently, like probably we'll say 5 years ago.
Okay.
He came back for his brother's wedding. She saw him in our hometown. Like, she saw him and she immediately stopped everything she was doing and went to go talk to him and then exchanged contact information with him. Yep. And invited him
Why are parents like
to
that?
our house to have dinner. Now, mind you, I don't live there. She lives there, okay? I don't live there. She invited him there to go have dinner with her and stuff.
This is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yep.
Because what? What? Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
All right. Well, the reason why Ashley Marie don't like Christmas is the picture's starting to get a little bit more clear.
So then, I'm not even going to continue the rest. The rest of that story just gets more and more awkward. But anyways, basically, I thought I was going to get proposed to, and I wasn't ready for it. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want it. Not because I didn't love the person that I was with.
Sure.
But because I still thought,
Yeah.
I was going to become all of the things. Fucking president of the United States or whatever I was thinking
Hello,
at that time.
somebody. Okay.
My next, I guess, poor Christmas experience was now almost 3 years ago. I had a very traumatic November, so I didn't get Thanksgiving, didn't get anything like that. And I was hospitalized in the ICU for like 10 days, 11 days. And at one point they had told my mom to come and say goodbye to me because, I wasn't going to make it, whatever. Anyway, we're here, we're living. So this was the first Christmas that I was going to get after, life.
Okay.
I didn't want anything special. I didn't.
You were like, I have life.
Yeah, I didn't need anything special. But
At that
everyone
point,
just kept hyping up that something special was going to happen.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And so in my head, because the only few people that were invited to this Christmas were my sister, her then boyfriend, husband, guy, his daughter, their daughter, my brother, my mom, my children, and Chad.
Yep.
So I'm like, what possibly could my sister's gonna get married. That's what I think in my head.
Okay.
And everyone keeps dropping these weird hints. So now I'm in my head like, Chad is gonna propose to me.
Oh, dear God.
And me and Chad are not in a space for this right now.
Yeah.
But maybe this wouldn't be terrible.
Okay.
So a little part of me was like,
Had a little glimmer of hope in there.
I think I'm okay with this. I
Okay.
think this will be fine. And it doesn't happen.
Okay. What did happen?
Nothing.
So what was everyone hyped up about?
I think they all assumed that Chad was gonna marry. Yeah.
Oh dear God, no! Why are families like this? Dear God. Okay.
But then every instance of opening a gift was like uncomfortable for me.
Of course.
Because
you think.
because of that and because of the fact that like I had just almost died. So I was now like almost 30 pounds less than I weighed before. So everything that I received clothing wise wasn't going to fit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just like, okay, I'm glad to be
Okay.
here. But also, did you guys think I was going to make it? Like, did you buy stuff that you could wear just in case I didn't show up?
Oh
like,
my God.
What are we doing here?
no.
So it just left me with like a,
Okay.
does anyone even care about me?
Jesus. Shit.
Like, I would much rather they have given me nothing, just had dinner with me. Like, maybe we wore some red and green and took some pictures. And like,
Yeah, and
we'll be
called it
cool.
good. Yeah.
I think Christmas proposals are stupid. Just so Scuba Steve hears this, I think Christmas proposals are stupid. Write it down. Don't do it.
You got that, Steve?
Got it, Steve?
Scuba. Day before
Okay.
Christmas?
Not day before Christmas.
Day
Not
after
any
Christmas?
time in this, from November 1st to December, September, not September. Let's go August 31st. Okay? All of that time frame.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's like the whole year, bro.
Nope. He got September, October. That's it. That's it. Okay?
I'm like, that's the whole fucking year.
Sorry.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. No, it can't be.
my
So it
God.
can't be during the Thanksgiving, Christmas, or all of Christmas that is November and December.
No, I get that.
It can't be
January.
beginning a new year with all these people and their fucking resolutions that they're going to the gym and shit.
These motherfuckers right
Can't
here.
be February because that's Valentine's. Can't be March because that's my birthday.
What's wrong with April? May. June. June's a good month to get proposed to, no? What about July?
And August is my baby's birthday. Both of them. So, nope.
So September is all they have.
September, October. If you do it on Halloween, you get bonus points.
You know how you felt about
Listen,
wanting
if
to
you-
walk out at the beginning of this episode? That's
You can
where
walk out.
I'm
You
at
can,
right
you
now.
can walk out now, okay? If you make... Okay, even you get triple points if we wear a couple's costume or a group costume, okay? If you have Katrina up in here dressed up as Velma and I'm dressed as Daphne, I'm fucking here for it. Let's go.
I can't.
Got that, Steve?
Okay? Mertz will be Scooby, okay? He'll put on the suit, okay?
And the babies will be the Scooby snacks.
Yeah! I love it. And then we'll have Mertz's wife dress up as Shaggy.
Oh my God.
Yes. I love it.
This took a turn.
I
was
love it.
Not expecting, but here we are.
Anyway.
But no, okay, so this is where your anti-Christmas villain story began.
Yeah, I
And then
think...
it kind of continued.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why be hype about it if all I'm filled with is dread and anxiety during this time? I get it.
It's so
I get
bad.
it.
And then, like you said, gift giving should be, like... It shouldn't be grand and extravagant. Like,
No,
if I get you
it doesn't need
something,
to.
hey, this t-shirt made me think of you. Like,
That's
that's
it.
really
Yeah,
cool.
That's it. And it's
But, like-
actually better if it's not on Christmas. It's like,
But
oh, I
if
saw this and I thought of you.
Put thought into it, I'm totally here for that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
I don't know. I'll work on loving Christmas or at least liking it. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't need to love it. It's a lot for a lot of reasons. But
So,
yeah.
Scuba Steve, if you're listening, I don't like Christmas. You can like Christmas if you want to. That's fine.
his love for Christmas might melt your Scroogey heart.
Maybe. If you wrap up some sneakers, Steve, I'll be here for it.
Yeah,
okay?
we gotta peep the closet first and don't
Okay.
be getting any dupes up in this bitch.
No, I mean, if you do, I could just slide them to Katrina because we're good over here.
And then there's that. So Okay, Christmas. Well, have a safe holiday, everybody. And be safe out in these streets.
I think you and I are going to build a Christmas checklist. So
Okay.
all of the things that are either not expensive or free or just bring you joy. And we're going to attempt to check off all of this Christmas checklist from now until Christmas.
Oh, I'm going home and making one, and because we're back here tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Done.
Show
We're
you
gonna
the
do it.
list and be like, hey, so this is what we're doing. Done and done.
We're going to do
Free-
all the Christmas.
free
We're going to do
things.
all of the Christmas things.
It's going to be so much fun.
If you see me on the side of the road with my tongue stuck to a post, it's because I Christmas storied this bitch.
No, we're not doing that.
I mean, I'm gonna do it just
No.
to see what happens.
Please don't. Did you
Yep,
not see
yep.
what happened to him?
Yep.
You saw what happened to Flick. Don't do that shit. You're going to walk around with a cotton mouth.
You have to live and learn.
Bitch, he lived and learned it.
But I didn't learn it, Katrina. Let me live, Jesus.
I'm not supporting this type of reckless
Okay.
behavior.
I'm gonna get my dad a Turbo Man suit. We're going ham.
I can't
Okay.
stand it. Anyways, oh shit, we gotta go.
We do.
So, yeah, it's about that time. So,
If anyone has any suggestions to make me love Christmas, if anyone has any suggestions to make Katrina love Christmas even more,
no, that's not gonna happen. And actually, before we go, so this one time
on Christmas.
on Christmas,
That's our new thing. Instead of this one time at band camp, it's one time on Christmas.
my mama and I decided to split an edible and watch Home Alone. What Trina didn't do was read the milligram percentage of said edible.
Yes.
It was 100 milligram.
Yeah.
The way both Ma and I were like, it was worse for me than it was for my mama, which is so crazy because I'm like 5 inches taller than her and probably outweigh her by a good 60 pounds. And it was bad. I didn't make it to the robbers getting into the house because I was just like, I was in the bathroom just like cold showering it and just trying to like come down from this high. Every time I closed my eyes, the world was fucking. I was in the, what is it, that ride at Canopy Lake where it twists. Yeah, I was in that bad boy. It was bad.
Wow. That was wild. But for context, for those who don't know, what's the average? Like 5 milligrams?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 5, 10 if you're really pushing it. That
Yeah,
bitch was
10 if
100.
you're a baller.
Yeah,
but-
it was 100.
Yeah, it's like each one is 5, and it's like, take one and see how you feel. Maybe take,
Yeah.
you take
Yeah,
a
take
couple.
another one
Take a
and-
couple.
yeah.
100?
100. And my dumb ass thinking girl math, if I split it, it's 50 on this side, 50 on this. No, bitch, that's not how that works. It's not 50-50. It's 100 through the whole fucking thing. Yeah. So this year when we get high and watch Home Alone, it's not going to be with 100 milligram edible. It's just going to be with a joint and call it good. You're welcome in advance. So if you made
Max,
it,
do you like Christmas?
Not really.
that's
Okay.
fine. It's literally not.
It's-
for
Do you have
everybody.
Christmas trauma too?
I don't really have Christmas trauma, but my whole thing was like, I was on the naughty list, and I still got exactly what I wanted, and I was like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what the fuck is this? You guys told me I was gonna get coal. I should have absolutely got coal sometime,
That's funny.
and I didn't. And I was just like, everything's a lie.
My sister threatened to call Santa when my nephew was like 6 years old because he was acting up. And it was so fucking cute when she was like, I'm going to go call Santa right now. And he goes, no, don't leave a message. It's the cutest fucking thing. Whether or not they still believe in that now remains to be seen. They're 11 and 9 now, so I'm guessing they don't, but I'm not going to be the one to break that news to them, so I'll let them tell me. But anyways, if you made it this far, kudos to you. Thanks for hanging out with us on this episode. Follow us on all the socials at _2girls, no focuses. Shout out to the Bridge Sound and Stage
And Mertz.
Woo woo, killing it on the other side of the soundproof glass, dealing with all of our bullshit. And the quote: The quote. What are we going to do? I want to do a quote from Elf because I feel like that one's a very quotable movie. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have
Birds,
anything?
hit us with a quote from Elf.
I fucking hate that movie.
Oh my God.
I saw it in your face.
I fucking cannot stand that
I
fucking
saw it
movie.
in your face.
Is it because it's Christmas based or is it because it's Will Ferrell? Because that would be understandable. Because I don't like Will Ferrell, but I like that movie.
See, I like Will Ferrell, but
I
I
don't
like
like him.
old school. I don't
Okay.
like stupid,
Frank the Tank.
stupid
Yeah.
ass like comedy.
I
that's
love
just,
Frank
like,
the Tank.
stupid
You're my
and
boy,
silly.
Blue.
I'm like, all set. My boy, Blue.
Yeah, I don't know. We can skip the quote. Y'all are some Scrooges up in this bitch. I gotta figure this
Bah
out.
humbug.
There it is. That's
my
the quote. This bitch.
Merry Christmas,
There
you
is a
filthy
quote from
animals.
Elf, and I know it.
What?
The best way to spread Christmas cheer
is singing loud for all to hear.
Boom. Yeah, but still bah humbug.
This bitch. All right, we'll see y'all bitches next week. Bye. That episode went differently than what I had in my mind.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for it to go off road. I didn't realize we needed a 4-wheeler to do
Yeah.
it. But
We in June buggies in this bitch.